stating the obvious, simply reliable. I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas right in your pocket. This is puso.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang traho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot na dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Unli with Small 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Unli or Unli TikTok. Load now!
At mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Igsaya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
And we welcome you to the Playtime Filoil Center for yet another slate of games here at the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. My name is Joel Parcon, my partner, Noy Africa. Coach Noy, good morning.
Good morning, Joel. Of course, we have our games today.
Yeah, our games today, we start with the JRU Heavy Bombers going up against the EAC Generals. Later on, it's going to be done by the Red Lions and the Perpetual Altas, followed by the CS Beezers going up against the Mapua Cardinals. And we cap it all off with Adamson Falcons going up against the LaSalle Green Archers. Let's take a look at our boys in yellow, the JRU Heavy Bombers. How did they fare in their last game, Coach?
They did win their last game against Arellano. Currently, they're at 4-0, undefeated so far, while EAC at 1-2. Both teams trying to gain some way going to the playoffs, especially with the seedings with a day.
And the JRU Heavy Bombers, they lost by a close margin in their last game.
JRU win against Arellano 73-67, where they weren't really shooting that well from the field, but they out-rebounded the Arellano Chiefs 49-34, getting 22 offensive rebounds and getting 20 second chance points off those offensive rebounds.
Leading them in that game was Jalen Garcia with 21 points and 6 rebounds on 3 out of 8 3-point shooting. Meanwhile, the EAC Generals, they just played a couple of days ago, and they lost that game against the San Beda Red Lions.
Yeah, they lost that game 86 to 80 in a game where they shot well from the field, 41%, but they were out-rebounded by the Red Lions 53 to 38, and also they had too many turnovers in that game, so really have to value possession in that game. They committed 21 turnovers.
All right, let's turn you over to our venue announcer, none other than Roy Sacote.
May we request everyone inside the Playtime Filoil Center to please rise as we honor the memory of Rene Paterbonia and Divine Atzili of the Ateneo de Manila University. Also, this marks the death anniversary of the former chairman of the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, Mr. Pancho Pasiconan. At this time, we ask everyone to observe 1 minute of silence. Once again, our deepest condolences to the families, friends, and loved ones of Rene Paterbonia, Divine Atzili, and the former chairman of the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, Pancho Pasiconan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Playtime Filoil Center here in San Juan for the 19th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, presented by Ital Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is game number 34 NCAA group between the Jose Rizal University Hammers versus the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Introducing the starters for both teams, starting with the JRU Heavy Bombers. Starting guard number 4, Jay Garupil. Also guard number 10, Lawrence Mangubats. Forward number 29, Jalen Garcia. Under forward number 27, Ivan Panapanan. And at center is number 2, Jason Castillo. The head coach of the Heavy Bombers is Nani Epondulan. And now introducing the starters for the EAC Generals. Starting part number 88, Carl Ochavo. Shooting guard number 8, EJ Castillo. Small forward number 12, Jacob Shanoda. Power forward number 23, Kelly Coronel. And at center is number 81, Jude Bagay. The head coach of the Generals is Gerson Cabiltes. Our officials for this game are Crew Chief Rigor Buaron, First Umpire Harry Santos Jr., Second Umpire Kevin John Tangkion.
As we take a look at the PusoP.com starting five for JRU, it's Garupil, Mangubat, Garcia, Panapanaan, and Castillo. Meanwhile, for the Generals, it's Ochavo, Castillo, Bay, Coronel, and Shanoda. And noticeably absent for this ball game is Wilmar Oftana, one of the leaders of the EAC Generals. He did get disqualified in their previous game, and I believe he will be serving a one-game suspension.
But on the other end, I don't really see Chris Sobilia, who also missed their last game probably due to injury or just load management on the side of JRU.
And so the Bombers get the first possession. Triple does not go. Ochavo grabbing the rebound.
For JRU in their previous game where Chris Sobilia did not play, it allowed the other guys to step up, and of course Jalen Garcia was the one who stepped up the most, scoring 21 points for JRU.
Missing from the top of the key there was Coronel. And so no baskets yet until that one. Jalen Garcia.
You were saying?
Shanoda filling in at the post, at the slot for the Generals. He does have that chemistry with Kyle Ochavo and draws that foul there.
Although it was quite a struggle for Shanoda in their previous game, only scoring 2 points.
These free throws brought to us by ABC Tiles. Sigurado ka dito. First one is in. His shot is a little sharp, but it still goes in.
Whatever works.
And this free throw brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Number 2 for Shanoda.
As you can see, EAC putting pressure on the basketball. Full court.
Here's Garupil with the ball. Panapanaan. Back to Garupil for 3. Yes, sir!
Well, this is one guy who is really trying to find a role here. Used to be one of the major cogs for JRU, but with the arrival of their new recruits, medyo lost in the shuffle. It was J. Garupil.
Castillo with a response. Getting his own triple.
EJ Castillo, known more as a mid-range operator, but you see here, extending his range from deep.
And the score is now 6-5, a 1-point lead. Meanwhile, whistle is blown. Offensive foul will be called on Panapanaan.
Bullying the smaller Kyle Ochavo. Of course, Ivan Panapanaan, one of the better offensive rebounders here in the NCAA. So far in this tournament, he is averaging 4 offensive rebounds per game.
Wow. He can get you those second chances. In their last game, he did gather 10 boards and, more importantly, 5 blocks.
And 5 offensive rebounds.
As Coronel connects on a triple, giving the Generals a 2-point lead. Backdoor cut by Garcia does not materialize. Garupil asking for the screen from Panapanaan. He will drive left. Jumpers up. No. Rebound. Goes out of bounds and will go to EAC.
EAC does know that they have to be aggressive on the defensive boards. As we said earlier, JRU very active in the offensive glass.
That responsibility will fall mainly on Jacob Shanoda, as Bagay missed from the corner there. Here's Mangubat. He has Shanoda in front of him. Gets a screen, goes up for the 3. No, but they get the offensive rebound. Fresh 14 on the clock. Mangubat to the corner. Garupil for 3. Too strong. Shanoda collars the rebound. Here's Bagay. He became their go-to guy towards the end of their previous game because of the disqualification of Wilmar Oftana.
And he did score 16 in that game. Well, he has been one of the consistent offensive options for EAC so far, averaging 9 points per game.
And he's at the line. Pair of free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Second free throw for Jude Bagay. 2 for 2. That was brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
More importantly, that was the second personal foul on Ivan Panapanaan. That's why Jamir Eligado on the floor right now for JRU.
Garcia calling for the thumbs down play. Kaya nilabas muna siya ni Coach Nani. Ito si Panapanaan as Garupil gets another triple for the Heavy Bombers.
He has been looking for his shot early.
Score is now 9-10. 1-point lead for the Generals, and the Generals turn the ball over. Garcia, they swing it to Garupil from the corner. Misses. Bagay. Nagmamadali. Gives it up to Ochavo. Fakes right, goes left. Nice! Fake there, but the layup does not go. Mangubat drives to the basket and he will draw a foul from Coronel.
More than anything, that was a fishing expedition for Lawrence Mangubat.
Take another look at that. Drove right at the chest of Kelly Coronel to get that foul. Going to the line for a pair of free throws brought to us by ABC Tisib. Sigurado ka dito.
Well, I thought we were getting a replay of that from Kyle Ochavo earlier. Well, again, it's not a highlight until you make the shot.
2 for 2 for Mangubat. Substitution. Masiglat coming in for Castillo. Trying to match up with the size of Shanoda. Castillo gets it to the corner. Coronel, he will try once again. Yes, sir!
Hot start coming from Kelly Coronel, who has only averaged 4 points so far in the tournament, already has 6.
Screen there by Masiglat, freed up Mangubat, but his pass to the corner is picked off. But it will stay with JRU. Let's take another look at that triple from Kelly Coronel. He now has 2 to his name in this game.
Of course, Kelly Coronel coming from their juniors program together with EJ Castillo. And you'd like to see that session program for any basketball team.
Precisely. And they will now ply their wares in the seniors division. Laurenaria has checked into the game. Masiglat with another offensive rebound, but he lost the handle. However, a foul will be called on Jude Bagay. I'm sorry, that's on Kyle Ochavo.
Well, this is quite a task for the bigs of EAC, having to need to box out white bodies like Eligado and Masiglat.
Good defense there by Coronel though. Laurenaria with a steal. Fake the pass, no good. And the offensive rebounding, which you had pointed out, Coach, earlier, being a factor dito sa ating laban.
Well, save for Shanoda, no real big guy for EAC.
As Shanoda almost bobbled that opportunity. As we take a look at this smart power play. Basket for Eligado. And at the line for a pair of free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Prado ka dito.
Well, if you're EAC, especially if it's Masiglat, Shanoda, I'd like to see a little more pick and roll action between Ocho and Shanoda. Try to test the mobility of Masiglat.
Yes, that might be the way to go about it. As Shanoda once again 2 for 2 from the line. Backcourt pressure. Laurenaria kicks it out. Shot is no good there from the baseline for Eligado. Nice Scott Nikes pass, and it results in a beautiful finish for Nunag.
Right now, EAC trying to push the pace. They have speedier, more athletic bigs right now on the floor with Nunag and Shanoda on the floor together.
And that is the 4th assist for Kyle Ochavo.
He is averaging assists per game, so almost there, right in the first quarter.
Might just get it. And the score is 18-13, 5-point lead for the EAC Generals with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And JRU looking for options. Laurinada drops it off underneath. Eligado is blocked by Shanoda. Here's Nunag once again. That shot is bothered. The Heavy Bombers going inside. And foul will be called.
Well, no real rim protection for the side of EAC, and would be a good idea for JRU to attack the paint.
As Bonus and Sealy checking in for Ochavo and Shanoda. So it will be Shanoda and Sealy manning the 5 spot for the Generals. These free throws are brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Take a look at Coach Nani of the JRV Bombers.
Lorenaria has really flourished in a bench role for JRU, averaging almost 10 points per game here in the preseason.
And that was helped by him scoring 18 in their last game to go with 7 rebounds. Here's Bonus, the floater, no. But he gets his own miss. Nunag up top. Waiting for Bonus to go around. Bonus loses his man, gets past 4, kicks it out. 3 from the corner hits just the board, and they will run out of clock. Namoro missing on that 3.
JRU usually a very what do you call this, disciplined defensive unit. At that time, just staying in front of their man, forcing that 24 shot clock violation.
And they have the opportunity here to inch closer. No good on the attempt. They swing it around. Salvador for 3. No. And the putback. Peña Verde cutting that lead down to 2. 18-16. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first canto.
Those offensive rebounds starting to pile up for JRU.
The step back jumper is no good. Para dito kay Raimundo. That was MJ Raimundo there. Salvador getting the screen from Eligado. They swing it around. That shot is short for Peña Verde. Bonus looking for a friend. Gets it right back. Sealy up top. He will try the 3. That's a little short, but it still goes in. I thought it was short.
I'd like to see that your big man is able to step out and take the 3.
That will be important for them as this timeout is called. Brought to us by PusoP.com. We'll be back.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di ako dito!
JJ!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papaya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
And Sean Sealy, he hit that top of the key 3 earlier, bringing that lead up to 21-16.
Shannon Sealy actually a transferee from JRU. So going up against familiar foes.
Peñafiel on the attack. Has to kick it out. Stolen by Raimundo. Gives it up. Nunag with a layup.
And you can see some modern bigs here for EAC. Sean Seeley able to step out for the three, and you've got Nunag already scoring his second transition back in the game.
And that increases the lead of EAC to 7, 23-16 as Nunag grabs the rebound.
Past couple of possessions, they've been able to limit JRU to one shot at the basket.
Raimundo, another step back jumper. Still fails there, but Nunag with an offensive rebound, kicking it out. Good move, but better defense. Herrera with a block, and that is Salvador with a breakaway layup. Raimundo reestablishes his position, finally gets it from three.
This is MJ Raimundo. Of course, his brother also playing for EAC.
Last second hoist does not go, and at the end of the first quarter, it is an 8-point lead for the EAC Generals, 26-18. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. AB, sigurado ka dito.
And Nunag leading the way as we take a look at this ABC tile adhesive fast break of the game. 26-18 is the score. 8-point lead for the EAC Generals. And Joseph Nunag already with 5 points. Here he is at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Bonus for 3. No good. Rebound going to Salvador. Met by Namoro. Laurenaria. Mangubat was asking for the ball. And that's another triple for Garupil.
Jay Garupil now with 9 points in the game. He hasn't passed up any shots so far in the first half.
Maybe he feels that he needs to make up for some time missed. Nunag underneath. Good cut for Namoro. And he will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
So far, you have to appreciate the willingness to share the basketball for EAC already with 9 assists in the game.
Namoro at the line, shooting a pair of free throws brought to us by C-Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Second one is in. As Costanes will check into the game for the first time. The score is 28-21. Triple on the way. This time, that's too strong para dito kay Garupil. Here's MJ Raimundo. Elbow jumper is in.
EAC, one of those teams that loves to shoot those middies. Raimundo now with 5 in the game.
The Pusopi.com 5 on the floor for JRU. It's Garupil, Mangubat, Panapanaan, Castillo, and Garcia. As that is another triple. Oh, that's just a long 2. Stepping on the line was Lawrence Mangubat.
He did struggle from the field against Arellano, only hitting 3 out of 19 from the field.
Nunag asked for that lob pass from Bonus. Saw the advantage against Garupil and got the basket.
That's been aggressive offensively also for the side of EAC.
Jumper is off the back iron for Garcia, but they get, again, another offensive rebound.
Panapanaan playing with 2 fouls back on the floor for JRU.
Coach Nani probably thinks that he needs him more on the floor, as that will be a 24-second shot clock violation. Duque checking into it, the ball game for Garupil. The 5 on the floor for the EAC Generals. You've got Bonus, Nunag, Postanes, Raimundo, and Sili. 2-man game on the pick and roll. Bonus and Nunag with the connection.
Ang galing gumalaw without basketball nitong si Nunag. That's why he's getting a lot of easy baskets inside.
Meanwhile, ito ang JRU. Naghahanap ulit ng puntos and they get it from Mangubat on that midi. Sasagot si Raimundo from up top.
Right now, both teams not needing the shot clock as they've been very efficient on the early offense.
As we have a timeout brought to us by Pusopi.com. We'll be back.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Keep it in with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or on TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga tropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
MJ Raimundo knocking down that top of the key 3 to make this a 12-point lead for the EA Generals. Duque, he will try his hand. No good. Shanoda tracking that rebound. He's got Bonus with him. Here's Postanes. Bonus getting the ball back. Luna has checked into the ball game, as there was a foul called. Duque called for the foul.
Before that, substitution for Nunag, a combined 15 points with MJ Raimundo. So, providing some valuable bench production for EAC.
Here's Raimundo once again. Getting that putback and the foul. Taking on the scoring responsibilities. Kasi nga, pinahinga muna ni Nunag. Take another look at that. It is a smart power play. MJ Raimundo getting the putback and the foul.
Somebody forgetting the assignment of boxing out Raimundo, who will be the first player in double digits for both teams.
And Agameni has checked into the game. MJ Raimundo with a bonus free throw brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. And that lead is now up to 15. 40 to 25. 6 minutes in the second quarter.
With Yuri Duque on the floor, this allows Lawrence Mangubat to be relieved of point guard duty. So let's see if they try to set up Lawrence Mangubat.
So right now JRU really needs offense. They seem out of sorts. Duque, Wagemeni. They want to get it to Mangubat. Back to Duque for 3. Yes! On the opposite side, tussle between Bonus and Agameni.
Holding foul on number 3, Clint Bonus.
And Clint Bonus will be called for the loose ball foul. EJ Castillo and Kylo Chavo checking back into the game.
Ironic though that it was Mangubat setting up Duque that time, but again Bonus will be called for the foul. So it was after the shot, so JRU keeps possession.
Chance for them to get back-to-back points on the board. They're currently down by 12.
At 13.
Triggering the inbound is Duque. Mangubat getting that jumper from the corner.
And he has the ability to score, but he has struggled a little bit the past few games.
Here's Shanoda, got it from Castillo, kicking it out. Ochavo, faked right. At dahil dun, nakabingwit siya ng foul mula dito kay Duque.
That time it was Shanoda trying to return the favor, trying to set up Kyle Ochavo this time.
14 seconds to shoot.
Here's Ochavo. Gives it to the corner. Agameni skying for that block.
It's not every day that you find a big trying to challenge from the perimeter.
They get it to the corner. Mangubat, he's got Shanoda in front of him. The 3 is short. Rebound going to Castillo. Pitches it ahead to Postanes. Postanes drives. The shot is up and that will be a foul.
Going to be a foul on
Foul on number 3, Noel Agameni.
Agameni,
His first foul.
hitting the shooting arm of Postanes.
So Postanes will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Brought us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurito. First one is in.
But you can already feel that it's only the preseason because yung rotation ng tao medyo malaki.
Oo. Kumbaga naghahanap pa ng tamang rotate.
It's
Yung parehong kupunan.
normal to see teams go 12, 13 deep in a game.
Duque against Ochavo. Full court pressure being employed by the Generals. Good show there by Shanoda. It's now Duque against Shanoda. Agameni had Ochavo sealed, but they couldn't get it to him. Masiglat is there for another offensive rebound and a putback.
Well, aside from the ability for him to really impose his weight and heft inside the paint, parang may magnet din sa bola itong si Lance Masiglat.
Oo. Nas Mangubat. Nagmamadali. Binigay kay Laurenaria. Giving up the foul was EJ Castillo.
It was actually a duty foul there for Castillo going against a 3-on-1. Sending Laurenaria to the free throw line.
Ito, binalik na ni Coach Gerson si Nunag at si Bagay. Yes, Laurenaria at the line for a pair of free throws. First one is short. These free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. One, two. For Alan Laurenaria. Ochavo calling for play number 3. Nunag. He will take the free throw jumper. A little off to the right.
So probably the shot that JRU wants EAC to take.
As Duque will try once again off the back iron. Laurenaria going up for that rebound and the putback. Bringing that lead down to 7.
It's really a team that makes a living from second chance points. 8 points already for JRU.
As Shanoda powers it to the basket.
Pass coming from
Kyle Ochavo.
Ochavo. 5 assists now for Ochavo, just 1 away from his average.
Parang pag nahanap nila yung connection nila sa isa't isa, no? Dumadami yung assist nitong si Kyle Ochavo. As Mangubat finding the connection there from the corner with a triple.
Despite JRU being down 6, it's really a positive sign to see Mangubat finding his shooting touch.
Here's Jude Bagay, gets a screen from Nunag. Goes up. No good on the jumper. Here's Mangubat once again. He will attack Ochavo. Warning will be issued on Ochavo for faking a foul. Here he is weaving through the traffic. I have to reset. And Laurenaria called for the foul.
And you see a lot of this from Jude Bagay. They like to post him up, especially when he has matches in the post.
Precisely. He's a bit of he's a wing who likes to post up.
And a lefty at that, so just imagine how confusing it is to try and guard him in the paint, especially when he has that mismatch in the post.
One of the tactics of Coach Jers on your screens right now. Jude Bagay missing first free throw. These free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado.
And it's not like he is forced to operate in the post just because he has a mismatch. He is very comfortable. Probably did a lot of that playing in high school where he is probably a lot bigger than the other guard.
Precisely. Dun lang sa last game nila eh. Parang sa post yung laro niya exclusively.
And when he's operating the post, he seems parang Raynel Hugnatan yung with the lefty stance.
Oo. Ang hirap na nga dumipensa ng Kaliwete. Tapos sa post pa na they can shift their moves. Turnover there, Bagay up ahead. Fakes. This time he's foiled by Herrera. Castillo. Hinihingi ulit ni Bagay yung bola sa ilalim. Nagpapakita ng double team ang JRU. Castillo na libre sa 3. Ayaw.
But those are the shots that you're gonna get if you have a post option who can swing that basketball.
Agamenya up top, gives it up to Herrera. We've got 1.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3 is up, no good for Mangubat. Another offensive rebound by Herrera this time, and he will get a foul.
I think that it was their game against Arellano. At one point, they had more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, and hindi yun as in 4 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds. It was, I think, 22 offensive rebounds, 21 defensive rebounds. So really, when you're going up against JRU, the need to box out.
Sobrang importante to always find a body when a shot goes up. And even the shooter as well. As Masiglat gets that basket, cutting the lead down to 5, 45-40. We've got a PusoP.com timeout.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya.
with Smart Power All 99. Hit in with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papaya. AB, sigurado ka dito.
And the JRU Heavy Bombers have gotten back to within striking distance dito. 5 na lang ang kanilang hinahabol. 45-40. 1 minute and 22 seconds left dito sa ating second quarter. This is of course the 19th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Si Joel Parcon pa rin po bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa.
And for the stretch where EAC was able to build their lead, they were limiting JRU to just one shot on the basket. But past couple of sequences, offensive rebounds for JRU.
Yun na nga yung nangyari doon, Coach. Ano? Nung nabigyan ng second chances, itong JRU, doon sila nakakuha ng puntos. Herrera asking Masigla to come up. Salvador with the ball. Bail out call from the referee. As Jude Bagay called for the foul, sending Salvador to the line for a pair of free throws.
That's really the advantage when you put your defender behind you, especially when you have momentum going for you. Just stop. More often than not kasi babangga yun.
These free throw to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Well, another player who will learn to play in a role from the bench. Sean Salvador, he was one of their leading scorers, their number 2 scorer last season, but with the arrival of guys like Mangubat and Hubilia, he has been relegated to come off the bench.
And that's also one of the things that this preseason cup can afford players to do as well. Try to get acclimated to new roles. Peña Verde being guarded by Ochavo. We've got 12 seconds to go. Jumper is up. No. Rebound going once again to JRU, and that's Masiglat with the last second putback. So at the half, the score is 45-44, just a 1-point lead for EAC. We'll be back for the second half.
Sa AB sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Facebook or only TikTok. Now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap man ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tubo, hawis, puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi in with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only talk. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka pili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Paboritong get it anytime. Laro ang kampinato, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipinas, talang diversify. Powered by the fans, shivered by the puso. Buong Pilipino nakatuto. Simply reliable, labad bawat sulok. By the fans, shivered by the puso. Bibit ng Mandila, pang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayang buhat pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang lang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Ito dito! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Tara sa Pilipinas, bagong bayani, tubo, pawis, puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, out of your
palya. ABC, sigurado ka to.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin. 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga bayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero hanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
At the half, the 45-44, 1-point lead for the EAC Generals over the JRU Heavy Bombers. Humabol na itong JRU Heavy Bombers towards the end of the second quarter. Coach, ano yung naging kwento pa natin doon sa first half?
You can see here, EAC 40% from the field, J 39%. Pero itong JRU, 9 more attempts. Bakit? Because of the rebounds. 24-17 advantage, especially with the offensive rebounds. 10 offensive rebounds for JRU, 4 for EAC, which they have converted into 12 second chance. And actually, kaya lamang EAC, slightly aside from better shooting from the field, they had a +7 from the free throw. So you can see 13 out of 14, 6 out of 8 for JRU.
Lamang na sila kanina ng double figures were the Generals. Behind ito si MJ Raimundo with 11 points to lead the way. Pero itong JRU Heavy Bombers towards the end, katulad nga sabi natin, and all throughout the first half, no, they had been getting those second chance points. Dito si Lawrence Mangubat finally unloading 11 points to go with 4 assists to his name.
But although si Lawrence Mangubat nga 11 points, 4 out of 10 from the field, he continued to try to set up his teammates with 4 assists. But nung pumasok nga itong si Yuri Duque, he had to slide to the 2 position, and he was very comfortable trying to look for his point.
Exactly. MJ Raimundo will be asked to score a bit more para dito sa EAC Generals. And on the other side, Lawrence Mangubat, I'm sure that he's up for the challenge, leading the way para dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
Well, I think for JRU, it has become close, only down by 1 point. Pero si Jalen Garcia, hindi pa pumuputok, only 3 points so far, and he has been averaging 11 points per game. So, and in their last game, he exploded for 21. So, Jay Garupil has been also providing some points, early points for them. Medyo wala nga konsensya pagdating nga. I mean, he hasn't been passing up shots. So, look for Jalen Garcia to get more involved in the second half for JRU.
Jalen Garcia averaging 14 points para dito sa JRU. And Coach Nani. And ito si Jay Garupil. Gunner para sa Bombers.
And of course, very important for EAC for their bench to continue to be as productive. When MJ Raimundo and Joseph Nunag came in, they really provided a spark, combining for 18 points for EAC.
So, kita mo ngayon, iba ang combination. Kung kanina it was Bonus and Nunag, ngayon, and Shanoda and Ochavo, ngayon it's Bonus and Shanoda. Tingnan natin kung ano yung kalalabasan nito sa combination na to. Of course, Bonus and Shanoda on the floor with Raimundo, and pati itong si Garcia and si Coronel. Masiglat started this ball game off of the bench, but for the second half, he will be among the first players on the floor. As Clint Bonus gets that layup on the break.
For si Lance Masiglat nga, 6 points and 4 rebounds. But more impressively, out of those 4 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds.
As Herrera drives baseline, kicks it out, but Coronel is there to pick it off. The Generals will pull it back. Castillo. They've got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bonus will dance. Turnaround. Jumper is in.
That's a great one-on-one play there for Clint. Bonus going glass.
So 5 on the floor for JRU. You've got Garupil, Mangubat, Masiglat, Salvador, and Herrera. Here Salvador goes up with it, and he will get that shot to go in.
I think it's really a good idea for JRU to keep attacking the paint because there's really only one real big for EAC in Shanoda. Coronel, I believe, is a wing that they're trying to play at the 4.
Here's Castillo, and that's an offensive foul. Whistled on him. Wayward elbow there, connecting with Salvador.
Get that off arm, you cannot really extend too much.
Pwede mo rin kasing sabihin na natural movement kasi yun, pero kung masyadong either mataas or masyadong na-extend siya, pwede ka tawagan doon ng offensive foul.
For as long as you stay within your cylinder, you're okay.
Here's Salvador, gets the screen from Masiglat. He's now up against Shanoda. 6 seconds on the shot clock though. Mangubat will try. No. Masiglat chasing after that ball.
Out of bounds.
Akala ko magpa-parkour na siya eh.
Kita mo kung gaano ka layo yung ginalaw nung ad board natin.
Oo nga eh.
Dalawang ad board.
Here's Raimundo up against Herrera. Giving up a couple of inches there. Coronel, they get it down to Castillo. Hurried turnaround shot. Shanoda will get the offensive rebound. Castillo once again off the back iron. Raimundo finally gets it for the Generals.
MJ Raimundo has 2 rebounds, both of them offensive rebounds, and both of those times he scored.
Yung kanina pa, meron pa siyang end one eh. Here's Mangubat getting the screen from Masiglat. He's now up against Shanoda. Needs to control his dribble. Will hoist it up and in!
I was gonna say Shanoda did a good job keeping in front of Lawrence Mangubat, but another case of good defense, better offense.
Ganda na ng depensa for 23.5 seconds.
Gawin mo ng 23.9.
As Bonus retaliates with his own long bomb.
Not the same degree of difficulty, but 3 nonetheless.
Wala namang style points dito eh. As Garupil drops it off for Masiglat, no good. Coronel tips it out of bounds. It will stay with JRU.
You see Jalen Garcia coming off the bench here in the second half for JRU. So you see there those yung sagutan ng threes from Mangubat and Clint Bonus.
It's still a 5-point lead for EAC as there's a whistle underneath. EJ Castillo called foul there. And Coach Jer's not agreeing with the call. Salvador found a teammate, Eligado, underneath, but it's Lawrence Mangubat with a putback.
16 points now for Mangubat.
5 on the floor for EAC. You've got Bonus, Nuna, Coronel, Raimundo, and Castillo. As Shanoda gets the layup.
I'd like to see EAC involve Shanoda a little more. He moves very well without the basketball.
Salvador calling the play. Almost a steal there by Raimundo. Libre, saglit si Garcia. Makes the move. Jumper is no good. Underneath Mangubat, up and in.
We're gonna keep forgetting the point guard itong si Lawrence Mangubat. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 putbacks here in the second half.
keeps JRU within 3 against the Generals. Foul will be called on Garcia. Take another look at that smart power play. Lawrence Mangubat overpowering Clint Bonus.
14 offensive rebounds for JRU, 16 second chance points.
Here's Bagay. Gets it to the corner. Bonus for 3. No. And that's a steal by Raimundo. Stolen right back by JRU, and Raimundo is still on the floor. Peñaverde gives it up. Bagay with the ball. No good on the first try. Second chance is there for Kelly Coronel.
We're seeing a lot of second chance points both ways. Both teams needing to do a better job boxing out.
Good seal there by Elegado, pero nahabol pa rin yung layup.
Well, that's really the way you execute the court touch screen. You have to make it convincing enough that you're trying to fight for position and creating that seal as opposed to just blatantly creating space.
Otherwise, pwede kang tawagan ng offensive foul. Peñaverde going to the line for a pair of free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka. There's Coach Nani on your screen.
Former NCAA MVP back 2001, back when JRU was called JRC.
And that is another foul. This time it's called on Sealy.
His first 14 foul.
And he sends Larenaria to the line for a pair of free throws. Brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. First one is good. You got Jalen Garcia back on the bench. JRU Heavy Bombers hasn't quite gotten his groove in this ball game. As we take a look at some reporters, I believe of the EAC Generals. Pass was a little wide, but Raimundo still gets it. Triple on the way. It's short from Kelly Coronel. And Peñaverde, pinasa niya sa out of bounds dito kay MJ Raimundo. And MJ Raimundo asking the bench to challenge.
But I'm not really sure. It seems like Raimundo was actually out of bounds or wasn't able to establish position yet. Inside the court.
Tapos nakikita natin itong si MJ Raimundo dabbing a little something on his shin, no? Kanina kasi nakita natin he spent some time on the floor after going for the loose ball. Feeling ko nagkaroon siya ng court burn siguro.
No such thing as an early morning game for Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Very upset at the referees right now.
And they're still trying to see.
Yeah, but I believe the call on the floor was JRU ball.
We'll be back.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! With Smart Power All 99, hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games, only Facebook or only TikTok. Now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
And after the review, the ball will go to the JRU Heavy Bombers. They're trailing right now by 2 points, 58-56. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. Delegado drives baseline. Undergoal snap doesn't go. Neither does Laurenarias put back. Third try here for the yellow shirts. And finally, Duque gets the floater. Knots this game up at 58.
Slowly but surely, those second chance, even third chance opportunities being given by EAC starting to hurt them.
And there is a foul. They're trying to determine. Eligado called for the foul.
Coach Gerson applauding that call. Good call now.
Here's MJ Raimundo. Elbow jumpers up and in.
MJ Raimundo.
As I said, EAC, one of those teams that loves the mid-range. MJ Raimundo, that's the second time I've seen him shoot a jumper from the free throw line.
And that brings them back up by 2. Here's Mangubat. Over to Laurenaria. Drives right against Nunag. Shot bounces out. Rebound drops to MJ Raimundo. Bagay up ahead. But he will be called for the push-off.
It's too obvious that time.
Offensive foul on Jude Bagay, his second personal foul.
Although he did have position against Mangubat, but coming from an outlet pass, he had to find a way to get the basketball.
Exactly. Needed to separate himself from Mangubat, who was all over him. Duque, he's up against Ochavo. Using the Eligado screen. Duque steps back. Kicks it out. Peña Verde for 3. Short. Once again, another offensive rebound. Bouncing the way of the Heavy Bombers. Duque, libre sa tres. Yes!
3 points.
And that time,
for
Ochavo was
Yuri
trying to
Duque.
get back on defense after being switched to Eligado. A little too late. Yuri Duque wide open for that 3.
And the JRU Heavy Bombers now have the lead, 61-60. Raimundo wants to change that. Off the back iron on his 3. Underneath, Nunag! Up and in.
May nakita ibang partner this time si Ochavo. This time giving the pass to Nunag. Usually siya noda yun.
Oh, exactly. Dito naman sa kabila, it's Laurenaria getting the layup. Si Bagay nauuna na naman, pero nandun si Mangubat to get the steal. Palitan ng interception ng dalawang kupunan. Here is Ochavo. Ochavo, nice pass to Bagay.
And Ochavo, 7 assists now in the game.
Laurenaria has to give it up to Eligado. Duque asking for the screen. And there is an offensive foul. It will be called on Eligado.
This is the second or third time it's Ochavo being switched into Eligado, and I think that time that was a case of frustration for Eligado for getting the basketball for a couple of possessions now.
It's EAC up by 1. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ochavo for 3. Yes, sir!
Not only there to set up his teammates, he can also put up the points, the first field goal for Kyle Ochavo.
Less than 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Full court man-to-man pressure. Nunag bothers the dribble. Laurenaria saying that he was fouled. The referee is not seeing anything to that effect.
Again, the advantage of having mobile bigs who can put pressure in the backcourt.
And Coach Gerson for probably the final play. Bringing in Raimundo for Sealy. Ochavo dances. Gives it up to Castillo. Needs to hoist it up. And couldn't quite get there. At the end of the third quarter, it is 67-63 in favor of EAC. We'll be back.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng plot pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Fourth quarter action just about to begin. It's a 4-point lead for the EAC Generals. Kyle Ochavo has been at the center of the offensive attack of the Generals.
And when you say center of attack, doesn't mean he's the one scoring. He's been setting up his teammates already. 8 assists for Kyle Ochavo to go with 3 points and 2 rebounds.
Precisely. He is proof of the adage that you can have an impact on the ball game even if you don't score. As the fourth quarter is up, and it is a 4-point lead for the General, 67-63. Underneath, whistle is blown. Foul, I believe, will be called on Duque.
Number 5, Yuri Duque, is third.
Nunag had Duque on him, and that's what you like with Kyle Ochavo. He recognized the mismatch right away.
Bagay, triggering the inbound. Heads up play from Jude Bagay.
Well, that's one way to execute a knockout play.
Does that count as an assist to himself?
No.
Eligado wants to post up against Sealy. Uses his heft but loses the ball. Castillo nagmamadali. And ball bounces around, ends up with JRU and Sean Salvador getting the breakaway layup.
EAC staff asking for a foul on that incursion earlier by EJ Castillo.
Ito ngayon si Ochavo once again. Horns ang tinawag. Gets it to Bagay. Isa pa against Salvador. Bagay goes up. No. Rebound going to Salvador. We've got the 5 on the floor for JRU. It's Duque, Eligado, Peñaverde, Salvador, and Laurenaria. No look pass from Duque to Eligado.
Finally, Aguinaldo getting an opportunity to score.
Ill-advised pass there by Ochavo. As it's Peñaverde who will be called for the offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 44, Sandea Peñaverde.
That's an eagle-eyed call from the referees. Usually players get away with hooking the arm of the defender. But he did it right in front of the referee.
Yun, hindi nag-agree doon si Coach Nani. But he was appealing to the wrong referee.
Baka kasi siya na mismo nagturo sa player nga na okay lang yun.
Oo. Here's Castillo. Over to Shanoda. Nice fake. Gives it up to Nunag. It will be 3 in the case.
Again, Nunag was really trying to position himself for an offensive rebound, but Shanoda deciding to give it to him at the last second.
Dalawa ang hinahabol dito ng JRU. Peña Verde up against Castillo. Telling Panapanaan to go to the other side. This is now Peña Verde. Step back three. Bounces out. Castillo gets the rebound. Nagmamadali si Ochavo. Sees Shanoda but gives it up to Castillo for three. No. 5 on the floor. Para dito sa EAC, you've got Nunag, Shanoda, Bagay, Ochavo, and Castillo. This 5 on the floor is brought to us by PusoP.com.
And that's a shot that EJ Castillo has to learn to really improve his accuracy from the three-point area.
The way that looked, parang medyo rushed pa yung tira na yun. As Shanoda underneath, the fake. Nakabingwit ng foul mula dito kay Panapanaan.
Baka nabasa nga yung scouting report on Ivan Panapanaan, who had 5 blocks in their last game. So they had to uptake first and get the 4th personal foul of Ivan Panapanaan.
Coach Nani electing to Panapanaan on the floor. These free throws brought to us by EAC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Well, it is after all the preseason. If it's in the playoffs, nilabas ngayon. Although it's Masiglat looking to check in.
Nandun na si Honi Garcia. So Duque, Panapanaan go to the bench in favor of Masiglat and Garcia.
So far, Garcia has only 3 points in the game. So pag pumutok to, could be a problem here for EAC.
We still have 7 minutes and change dito sa ating 4th quarter. As Sean Salvador says, ako pwede rin akong pumutok, coach.
And he already has 11 points in the game. But that's gonna free up opportunities for Mangubat also.
As Nuna gets that baseline jumper, I believe that's his first 2 points since first dito sa ating second half. Now also has 11 points to his name. Gabs the rebound there. And asks Kyle Ochavo to slow it down. 2-man game. Well, he gave it up. Itong si Ochavo to Nuna at the baseline. No good. Here's Salvador. Now JRU will exercise some patience. Mangubat, he's up against the taller Nunag. Gets past him for the layup, which goes up and in.
Well, you can afford to be patient on offense when you have a guy like Lawrence Mangubat who can break down the defense on its own.
Score is 73-72. Shanoda getting the foul there. Called against Lance Masiglat. Let's take another look at that smart power play. Mangubat with a sudden burst of speed to his left.
Especially when you give up the left side to a lefty player. And with the skill set of Lawrence Mangubat at that.
These free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Shano at the line. That free throw going in. So far, AC able to weather the fact that Wilmar Oftana is not on the lineup for this ball game. Pero yung pangalawang free throw ni Shanoda bouncing out. Here's Mangubat. He's now got Bonus in front of him. Gets a screen. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Mangubat once again gets away. The floater is up. No good, but Masiglat is there for the putback. Ayaw pa rin. Oh, steal by Mangubat. And he gets that ball to go in. Bonus is down on the floor. Clutching onto his midsection.
I think he got hit with an inadvertent elbow by Mangubat.
Ivan Barabaraan checks in for JRU.
But that time, EJ Castillo caught not looking at the ball. And Mangubat, much like Alvarado of the New York Knicks, out of nowhere.
Let's take another look. That was that last shot by Lawrence Mangubat.
You could make the case that that was a normal offensive motion for Lawrence Mangubat. That's why no foul was called.
Warning on EAC Generals for improper bench decoro.
The EAC Generals have been issued a warning, as this game is knotted up at 74 all. Timeout is called by EAC. This timeout is brought to us by Pusopi.com.
Sa ABC, sigura ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. AC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
DJ Bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Facebook or Only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang Filoil. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding for
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papala. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
That's Clint bonus on your screens. So there is an official review on that last sequence to check if there was an act of violence that occurred. And our referees,
As a review, there was
no act of violence determined. Let's take another look. This was that drive by Lawrence Mangubat.
Well, you could say that was incidental contact. Kahit masakit, incidental contact.
So once again, this game is knotted up at 74. Rebound going to Masiglat.
This is going to be a test of character here for EAC, going up against an undefeated team like JRU.
Mangubat for three, bounces off the back iron, but they get another offensive rebound. And here he is once again, Mangubat and bonus. He will go up and get this one. Lamang na ng tatlo ang Heavy Bombers.
And Mangubat actually tried to go for the offensive rebound. He wasn't confident that was going in.
Shanoda underneath, double teamed. And a foul will be called on Masiglat.
Second foul, number 21, it's Mangubat. Penalty is
No, it's
personal foul.
the foul was called in Mangubat.
But remember how I was talking about in their previous game, they had more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. Game JRU so far, 22 offensive rebounds, 19 defensive rebounds.
So making their way on the offensive rebounding end, as Shanoda misses of two free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. ABC, sigurado ka dito. Second one is in, cutting that lead down to 2. 77-75, 4 minutes and change here in the fourth quarter.
Just to reiterate that point, 26 second chance points already for JRU. And if you look at the field goal attempts, a plus 26 for JRU.
dahil yun sa mga offensive rebounds nila. So alam mong ano talaga siya. And Jalen Garcia getting the 3 at the right time. And he will be called, he will go to the line for a bonus.
But
Let's take another look at that.
yeah, EAC will be asking for a review. They said that Garcia kicked out, but no official challenge has been given.
This bonus throw is brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Hindi nga lang pumasok yung bonus free throw para kay Jalen Garcia. Here's MJ Raimundo. Goes right. Stops in his tracks. And foul given up. That's Lance Masiglat who will be called for the foul, sending MJ Raimundo to the line.
After scoring 11 points in the first half, MJ Raimundo has been quiet, only 4 points in the second half.
These free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sa ABC, siguro dito. Jude Bagay getting additional instructions from Coach. Second one bounces out. Apat ang mount ng JRU. Garupil hands it off to Mangubat. Back to Garupil in the corner. Panapanaan up top. Bone crunching screen there. Here's Garcia. Yes, sir.
After going quiet, has scored 5 points here in the fourth.
Eto ngayon si Bagay posting up against Garcia. Double team coming in. Bagay up and in.
What's more impressive right there for Jude Bagay, he did that going up against a zone.
And pumito ating referee. Foul on MJ Raimundo. That's just the second team foul para dito sa EA. Ball is tipped and will stay with the yellow shirts.
But to like how EAC is responding here, you can feel their defensive intensity increasing here, feeling that sense of urgency. Down 4.
Garupil triggering the inbound. Panapanaan receives it. Mangubat telling his teammates to clear out.
That's a lefty going against a lefty.
Tignan natin kung gets ni Bagay kung paano depensahan tong si Mangubat. Pass to the corner. Naantala at babalik ang bola sa red shirts.
Credit Jude Bagay for staying in front of Lawrence Mangubat that time.
Here's Raimundo. Gets it to Nunag. The cutting Shanoda. Ball is loose. And foul will be called on Bagay.
That will only be the third team foul though for EAC.
Timeout is called on the floor. This timeout brought to us by PusoP.com.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry, be unleashed with Smart Power All 99. Hit in with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ka dito.
The JRU Heavy Bombers have taken over the lead dito sa ating second half. They're currently up by 4. Jude Bagay needs to step up dito sa last few minutes of the fourth. It has been Lawrence Mangubat leading the way. He now has 25 points and 8 assists para sa Heavy Bombers. Joel Parcon pa rin po, bring me the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. This is the first of 4 games we've got scheduled for today. Dito sa 19th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Nasa kanto. That's Garupil for the 3.
After scoring 9 points in the first half, the first basket for Jay Garupil.
Last 2 minutes. We are now in the last 2 minutes territory, brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. As Shanoda getting the layup, cutting this down to a 5-point lead. Mangubat doubled at the baseline. They pitch it ahead. Panapanaan. Garcia with the ball now. He's up against Ochavo. Ochavo being a pesky defender. And foul will be called on Nunag.
Well, I believe that was the right call, but a little late on the whistle. But good decision there, though. I mean, I like that strategy of doing that hard show off the screen.
Yun nga lang, dapat iwasan mo yung foul.
That's our last foul to give.
Here's Garupil. The layup is up. No good. And yet again, another offensive rebound. And Jalen Garcia gives it to his point guard. Just so happens to be their top scorer as well. Off to the right on his 3. And Coach Nani.
Will conduct an official's review.
Okay, it's an official review.
No
So
need
it's not
to
a challenge.
Yeah, because we're in the last 2 minutes and reviews are automatic at this stage. But Lance Masiglat seems convinced that he didn't touch the ball last. That was a quick review.
After the review,
And
possession goes to EAC.
EAC will get the possession after this shot. There we go. Masiglat with that last tip. Here's Bagay, double team. Ochavo for 3. No. Nunag is there for the offensive rebound. He will go up and will get the final foul of Panapanaan.
Well, if you saw the stance of Panapanaan right after complaining that he didn't foul him, he wasn't completely vertical, and that's why he was called for that foul.
Ivan Panapanaan finishing the ball game scoreless, but he grabbed 4 rebounds and 1 assist. First free throw by Nunag, brought to us by AC Tile Adhesive sa ABC Sigurado Ka Dito, goes in. Cutting that lead to 4. And the drums of the JRU team not phasing Joseph Nunag.
Right now, both teams are in the penalty, so not really an option. No need to foul if you are EAC. It's still a minute left.
Jalen Garcia waited until the last second to get that pass. Here's Masiglat underneath, and Shanoda called for the foul.
Well, if you're EAC, I don't think you would mind. I mean, Jerry did not get to waste too much clock, only 5 seconds. But it depends on how many free throws Masiglat will be making here.
And there is a technical foul on Kyle Ochavo for unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's gonna hurt,
Yeah.
especially with Mangubat going to the free throw line.
And missing on the technical free throw.
It's only one free throw.
Yeah, for the technical. Di naman siya yung na-foul eh. Si Lance Masiglat yung na-foul. Although pareho silang LM.
At mas malaki
Mas malaki nga Lance
si
Masiglat.
Lance Masiglat.
These free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. ABC, sigurado ka dito. First one is in. Extends that lead back up to 4. Less than a minute to go. 2 for 2 from the line. Here's Kyle Ochavo. Gets a screen from Nunag. Raimundo gets it to Shanoda. Good fake there. Back to Raimundo. They pitch it out to Ochavo. His 3-0 good. Scramble for the loose ball. Ends up with Nunag. He gets the basket.
So again, no need to foul for EAC with almost a 12-second shot clock, game clock differential.
And there's a steal by Jude Bagay, but he stepped on the sideline. Prime opportunity para sa kanila yun. As a timeout is called on the floor by JRU. This timeout is brought to us by PusoP.com.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. AB, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! G-Bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power Online. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mo, tropa. May mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa AC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
It is a 3-point lead for the JRU Heavy Bombers over the EAC Generals. 33 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. No more fouls to give by either squad.
And JRU opting to inbound from the front court. So
It's a 19-second differential now. Shot clock and game clock. As our referees checking something.
well, especially with what happened in the previous play where they almost turned the ball over.
Timeout EAC.
As EAC now will call a timeout. This timeout brought to us by PusoP.com.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! G-Bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido trabaho, di ka papalya.
we're still here at the Playtime Filoil Center para dito sa una ng 4 na laro ngayong linggo. Garupil triggering the inbound. Gets it to Mangubat. Immediate double team. Laurenaria na iwan. Now it's Mangubat up against Ochavo. Trying to milk the clock. Goes up. Nice. Extra pass. Hindi nga lang pumasok, but again, second chance opportunity, pero si Laurenaria went up and down with the ball in his hands.
I was gonna say it would have proven costly for EAC to give up a second shot. Luckily, Laurenaria with a travel.
As another timeout is called on the floor, it's brought to us by pusopi.com.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Kapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang full. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron for you po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papaya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
And the EAC Generals getting the possession once again. Let's take another look at what transpired. There you go. Laurenaria went up, was bothered by Kylo Chavo actually up top, and came down with the ball. 16.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Chance for EAC to maybe tie this ball game or get closer. Chavo, he's got Garcia in front of him. Gives it up to Castillo, getting the screen from Coronel. Nalibre ng bahagya si Coronel pero hindi na ipasa sa kanya. Castillo will pull up for 3. No! And time out called by JRU after that miss by EJ Castillo. We'll be back after this pusopi.com timeout.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power 9. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only Talk. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng form, pero mahahanap mo naman ang for you. Iba-ibang saya, ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding for you po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di mapapalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
3.7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead for the JRU Heavy Bombers. Garupil triggering the inbound. And that's an over and back. Salvador saying that it was tipped by Raimundo. 2 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
No more timeouts for EAC. And if you're JRU, you actually have the option of fouling. First one, it's not someone taking a 3-point shot.
And the coaching staff pointing out the blood on the shin of MJ Raimundo. They had actually tried to work that out.
Well, I think they were trying to get a free timeout. But he has to come off the floor.
He either...
It's still blood, so he has to come off the floor.
He has to get subbed out.
So might have worked against them as they have to take Raimundo out. I'm pretty sure Coach Gerson will take his time.
And he will field Castillo back in, giving him some additional instructions before he goes on the floor. Bonus triggering the inbound. Gets it to Coronel. Coronel for three. And that's it. At the end of the ball game, it's a 3-point win for the JRU Heavy Bombers. 87-83 against the EAC Generals.
Well, in life, we don't a lot of second chances, but for JRU in this game, they got a second chances. 23 offensive rebounds against just 20 defensive rebounds, scoring 26 second chance points, and I think that was pretty much the difference here.
As we take a look at the smart powered up plays, a lot of good highlights for both squads in this game. Kyle Ochavo at the forefront of the EAC attack, getting the ball to his teammates. He finished this ball game with 11 assists. Meanwhile, on the other end, JRU Heavy Bombers, just so much offense. They found themselves behind early, but behind this guy, Lawrence Mangubat, our ABC Heavy Duty Player of the game, they found their way back into the lead and got the win. He finishes with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. Meanwhile, our Pusopi.com player in focus is Sean Salvador, who also finished with a good stats on his name: 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He is our Pusopi.com player in focus. So the JRU Heavy Bombers still unblemished. Up next, we've got another unbeaten squad in the San Beda University Red Lions going up against Perpetual Health Altas. Stay tuned for that game.
This is Puso, Puso Pilipinas. 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 Live, lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga babang get it anytime. Lalo na mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. We believe. This is Puso, Puso Pilipinas. 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 Report live, lapit kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Lalo na mga pinato, this is where they shine. We believe in Pilipinas, tell them this is where they fight. Powered by the fans, shivered by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito na to. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, shivered by the puso. Lupit ang Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugulo, Paris. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talaga walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. They're reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your face. This is Puso, Puso Pilipinas. 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 This is Puso.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry! With Smart Power All 99, hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Ow!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyaya din. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahaman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka palya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang dat. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo ng For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, ding For You po.
Sa